Hello everybody, welcome back, youtube.com/Geek Aloud for another Let's Install. Today, Banishers, Ghost of New Eden. We are adding this today as it's been added to the PlayStation Plus. I'm on the deluxe tier, I'm not sure, I think the middle and top tiers have access to this game via PlayStation Plus. I'm downloading it as PlayStation Plus Deluxe subscriber myself. If you yourself subscribe to, I believe it's either of the top two tiers of PlayStation Plus, you have access to Banishers Ghost of New Eden at no additional charge, and it was recently added. We are downloading it here today onto a PlayStation 5 Pro. Let's go ahead and pull up the uploads downloads. Here we go. Banishers Ghost of New Eden digital install onto a PS5 Pro is 53.915 gigabytes to download. While the download takes place, you'll see gameplay of the game running, as I said, on a PlayStation 5 Pro on screen. On the other side of that, once the install is complete, we'll dive on into the settings menu to have a look at what's available, make any recommendations for changes. Then we'll bounce back to the PS5 Pro's dashboard. I'll pull up the particulars of the title, giving you the current version number and the full and complete install size, as it will be slightly larger than the download size, excuse me. You can see on screen now. Let's check out some of that gameplay.
I think I weary of long, boring sea voyages to grim, faraway lands.
I can't remember the last time we did something else than work.
After this, we should set sail somewhere warm and safe. The dead don't linger.
No such place. But it's not a bad idea.
I think we can get through here.
Sure. Let's go traipsing through the rotten, falling down house.
Looks steady enough.
Watch out!
Ugh. Is it just me, or are we not welcome here?
Keep going. I'll find a way to meet up with you. Over-eager apprentices. I can break my way through here. Enough.
Everything all right down there?
Just a sneaky wanderer. You?
Same, but I managed. Are these spectres watching the road?
Maybe. But are they keeping people outside town? Or are they keeping them in?
more wanderers.
Behind you!
Yeah, as easy as falling off a box. Tell how long these people are dead.
The original settlers, perhaps.
Whoever, this doesn't bode well.
Time to leave for good. These people left New Eden town just a few days ago. What exactly is going on here? That augurs badly for the case.
Situation's worse than you thought.
Let's wait to hear what Charles has to say.
Empty docks in a growing settlement. Never a good sign. Other town selectmen sitting on their arses.
Isn't that what selectmen do? When we get to town, we may need to split up to cover more ground.
You may count on the most responsible student a Banisher could have.
We'll see if you remember some of your teaching, if you're up for it.
Always.
Not the busiest stables I've ever seen. No ostler and no horses.
This town is less and less welcoming by the second.
Installed right here, youtube.com/Geek Aloud. Banishers, Ghost of New Eden, made available through PlayStation Plus. Let's boot it on up now and find that settings menu. Okay, here we are at the main menu for Banishers. Let's open up the options, see what we have available. First up, gameplay, tutorials on. Yeah, that'll be handy for a new game for me. Auto relock on, sure. Aim assist wireless controller, yes please. Aim friction for wireless controller. Aiming speed slows down. I'll leave it the default of 50, that seems fine. Display the threat indicator on, yes please. Hide all HUD is off, that seems fine. Display portraits and gauges, yes please. Display enemy information, yes thank you. Display images, yes please. Display boss information, absolutely. Display hard lock feedback on, sure. Display the compass, yes please. Dynamic compass on, I assume that means it rotates with us. Display the quest tracker, absolutely. That's it for gameplay. Let's check out a video now. Gamma, don't go by my settings, take the time to set it up for yourself. I've got the studio lights on, so definitely take the time to set up for yours. I'm going to leave it on quality. What I've found with a lot of games on the PlayStation 5 Pro, I love 60 frames per second. That's what I'm always aiming for. Typically, you'd flick it to performance to give you that 60 frames a second, but I think that's typically for the base PlayStation. So if you're running on a base PlayStation, I'd recommend flicking it to performance, but I've found on the Pro, you can leave it on quality, you still get 60 frames a second, and you get the better visuals. Motion blur, absolutely not. I highly recommend killing that for a crisper image. No, I don't. I want to apply. Hit square to apply the changes. Audio. Master. Oh, music. Let's pull that down to 0. And I'm only reducing this to 0 as this video is going on YouTube and I'm avoiding the copyright strike. If you're not streaming it anywhere, absolutely leave that music up at full. Dialogue volume 100%, thank you. Sound effects volume 100%, yes please. I'm using a soundbar, so that makes sense to me, but definitely set that to whatever your configuration is. Night mode, off, absolutely. Again, square to apply. Moving on to controls. Wireless control of vibration, yes, and at full speed, yes please. Or full intensity, I should say. Adaptive triggers on, yes please. Camera speed, I haven't gone hands-on with the title yet, so I'll go with the developers at 50%. Cursor speed and cursor friction, once again, I'll leave those at the default of 50. Horizontal and vertical sensitivity, I'll leave it at the default as I haven't gone hands-on yet. If you find it a bit sluggish or too pumpy, come in and tweak it there. I don't invert my controls, but if you do, they're the two options right there for horizontal and vertical movement. Sensitivities, I'll leave at the default values. And once again, I don't invert my controls, I'll leave it off. But if you invert your controllers for movement, they're the two options you want to hit right there. Button mapping, they've nailed it. The perfect button map on screen, good work. That all seems fine. I won't change it, but you've got a full detailed list there on the left if you want to. I assume you could go in and change it if you switch over, but we're not doing that. Default and the perfect controller map. Language and accessibilities, parallaxing, I love it. That's that sort of something in the foreground moves at one speed, something in the background moves faster. I love it, I'm leaving it on. However, if you suffer motion sickness, turn it off. It'll definitely help there. Privacy policy, excuse me. We'll leave that alone as with the EULA. Interface language English, yes please. Audio language English, also yes please. Subtitles, kill them. I can't stand them. They distract me. I want to be observing the world and seeing the character performances. And with subtitles on it, I'm just reading and I miss it all. So I leave it off. And that is it for the settings menu. If I just briefly pull myself off screen here, you can see under me it is, according to its main menu, version 1.6.0.0. We'll check that out right now. We'll bounce back to the PS5 Pro's dashboard, pull up the particulars, and wrap up this here install. It does agree with itself. Currently, version 1.006.000, and that is a full and complete install size of 53.96 gigabytes. Thank you very much for watching another Let's Install right here on Geek Aloud. Please also come back Thursday night, 8:30 p.m. right here for the Gaming Enforcement Agency. It's our weekly video games podcast. It'll be myself and Bully this Thursday at 8:30 p.m. It is a YouTube live stream, so if you want to tell us your thoughts and opinions of the games of the week or the news of the week, by all means, swing by into that live chat and chat with Bully. He'll read your comments out on air and we will discuss it with you then live. What else could you do with Geek Aloud? Like it, subscribe it, you'll never miss it. Oh, that was luck. Hey, that's something. Oh! Old Uncle Donkey. Donkey.